Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Planetbase, shall we? Alex, good evening. So, this is the first time I have ever played this game. I got it in a two-pack on sale on Steam with Dawn of Man, and I've heard good things about this. Hey, Shane, good evening. And so I'm pumped to give this a shot. I've been playing Planet Crafter. I don't know if it has anything to do with that kind of a deal, but if it's building and it's sci-fi, I'm in. Devin, good evening. I know, I'm in. So I'm going to start with the tutorial just so we can learn how to play. I don't know if this is like a Factorio kind of game or what do we got? Well, we got an achievement just for doing this, so I'm pumped. It's a colony sim, great. It looks like it's very similar in terms of its UI to, well, the other game by the people that I'm playing right now, which is Dawn of Man. And I got to tell you what, I love how clean and simplistic this development group's UI is, and it makes the game at first when I played Dawn of Man, for example, I thought, oh, it's going to be really, too simple for me. But no, there is a lot of depth actually under the hood. Welcome to Planetbase. In Planetbase, you control a group of human pioneers in the not-so-distant future trying to establish an outpost on a remote planet. Oh, that's kind of cool, Alex. All right, so we've got some human pioneers down here. I see them. First thing is to learn the basic camera controls. To pan the camera, use WASD or place the mouse at the edge of the screen. Rotate with Q and E or drag the middle mouse button. Okay. There we go. Did it. Look at these people. They've got different colored spacesuits. That is awesome. You can check out the full camera controls in the help menu. Sure I can. Structures. The top priority after landing is to build some basic structures to keep your people alive. You can build structures using the main menu. Siloom, good evening. Most structures require metal and bioplastic to be built. You have a limited supply of these in the colony ship. You should be extremely careful when spending it. Uh-oh. First thing to do is build an oxygen generator so your colonists can breathe when the oxygen in their spacesuits runs out. That seems important. All right, so we're going to build a O2 generator. And I don't know if there's... Oh, they want me to put it right here. Okay. I'll do it. Let's watch them build. This is always the best part of these kinds of games, is just like sitting back and watching, the colonists or the people just go about their business. Okay, Alex, that sounds good. All right, the oxygen generator requires power to operate. Power can be generated with a solar panel. Okay. I'll build myself a solar panel. And we'll put it over here because it looks cool. And I can... Oh, I can change the size of it. That's interesting. I don't know if it's more powerful if I change the size. How do I rotate it? All right, anyway, that's fine. Maybe it rotates facing the sun and it'll just automatically move. Connections. Now that the solar panel is placed, you need to connect it to the oxygen generator. Connecting structures allows them to share power and water, and in the case of interior structures, allows colonists to walk between them. I love it. All right. Kind of has a... I mean, obviously, surviving Mars comes to mind. To connect two structures, you will need to click on one of them, then click on the other. If a connection is possible, a connection button will appear. Okay, so hey, connect them. And wait for everything to be built. I guess it's already they're already trying to do it. Look at these. Oh, look at that. I have a battle droid. And these people are carrying this stuff around. This is pretty sweet. All right, looking good, looking good. We're kind of waiting for these to be built. Yeah, it's like a battle droid on wheels. So all the astronauts are like, yeah, get to work, droid. Solar panel has been built. It was built. It looks amazing. I'm thrilled with that. Wait for everything to be built. Oh, I click connect and it just does it by itself. Okay, I was like thinking I had assigned it. No, okay, waiting for construction. And you can use the plus key to like speed things up. Okay. So let's see them go. This guy's looks like he's building the little wire here. Okay, Alex, time efficiency. Note that you will only be able to place new structures in such a way that they can be connected to existing ones. Potential connections are indicated by a green line. The oxygen generator also needs a water supply to function, so you'll need to build a water extractor. Water and power generation structures don't need to be directly connected to the destination structure. They just need to be part of the same connection grid. Okay. Alright, well, I don't have much of a grid going, so I'll just build a water extractor. They want me to put it over here. I will. And then I'm going to rotate the camera and just watch the droids make this thing. Get to work. Alright, I'm going to connect these two like that. I'm just going to click it. I'm going to preemptively connect. Now you should build an airlock so your colonists can get inside the base. That seems pretty smart. Oh, cool, Devin. I'm going to click on this, and we'll build an airlock over here. Oh, that looks awesome. And then I guess I'll try to connect these guys. I will. The water extractor is done. That has a pretty nice look to it. And the connection has been built. Oh, that sounds fun, Devin. Underwater? I like it. Heath Run. Good evening. Live and drink on Mars, indeed. Let's hope we can. So the space people are kind of waiting for the droids to make the habitat. The O2 generator is working. Let's see this thing. There it goes. Airlock has been built. We're waiting for the O2 to kind of filter in there. I'm just going to speed it up. And, oh, right, they have to build this walkway. That is awesome. I love it. Well done. The airlock is slow to use. Later on, you might want to build more than one to avoid congestion. Your colony ship contains some food supplies, and you can get water from the water extractor. You can now build a canteen so your colonists can eat and drink. That seems good. I guess we'll let them eat and drink. We've let them breathe. We should probably be a little bit more generous. I like how they eat and drink from the canteen. It's kind of like in 2001: A Space Odyssey. You know, when he's on the spaceship and it's like everything is in the little pouch with the straw. Delicious. Alright. Oxygen generator is low on oxygen. No, it's not. You just imagined that. A canteen. Oh. They don't mean like a canteen like you carry. They mean like a dining hall. A mess hall. Okay. That was my mistake. I was like, wow, they're just eat and drink from the hip flask. Okay. Let's connect these things. Alright, so this is going to make an airlock to go to the... It's the cantina, I guess that's what I should call it. So yeah, you could see like everybody waiting in line to get in here into the airlock. They're like, geez, this airlock is killing me. Hey, Arav, what's up, my friend? I have played, actually, I've played Dyson Sphere. I don't know if I've played KSP. It sounds fun. Oh, Kerbal. So, Arav, I played some Kerbal, but the one I played was just about launching spaceships. Like, you had to build, like, really hyper-realistic, physics-based spaceships. But I guess I didn't get to the colony management part. It was like, launch the rocket. All right, here we go. They're building it. That's a good-looking canteen. We built it. They need to build the airlock so we can get some air over here. There it goes. Everybody's like, oh my god, I gotta eat. I gotta go to the cool canteen. Note that interior structures always need to be connected to at least one other interior structure so colonists can move between them. Yes, that makes sense. Some structures can have components placed in them. These provide additional functionality. Actually, I was just noticing that. This canteen looks quite empty. You should now build some components in the canteen. A table for people to eat, a drinking fountain to get water, and a video screen for some basic entertainment. That sounds like a good plan. They need the good stuff. To build components, click on the structure to select it, then click on the edit button. All right, we're going to click on it, and I'm going to click on the edit button, and then we want to build a table. And sure, you can eat over there, and then we'll build a drinking fountain. You know, right when you come in, you can get a drink. And we'll build a video screen. Planet News. Not enough fun at the canteen. Alright, well done. Your colonists will now use the canteen components when they need to eat or drink. I hope that they will. Tops. Sometimes you might want to have a closer look at what's going on inside your base. You can use the Show Tops menu button, tab key, to hide or show the roofs. Oh, okay. Look at that. I took off the tops. Wouldn't that be terrible for these people if I actually took off the tops when they had their helmets off? They're like, boy, we should have made it more complicated than the tab key to remove the roof. When the tops are disabled, you can select components or colonists inside the base and see their status. Dead ends. The next structure built is the dorm so your colonists can sleep. Some structures, like the dorm, are dead ends. They can only be connected to one other structure. You should probably take this into account when designing your base. I know, Heathrun. Surviving Mars is fun too, but that one's like where you have all the drones flying around. Alright, so we want to place the dorm. I wonder how I paused the game. I actually haven't figured that out yet. Oh, no, there is no pause, I guess. Okay. So I'm going to build the dorm, and they want us to build it here. So, like, you can only get here if you come through the canteen. Hey, Weebit. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. I'm going to click on this one little person. This is Lena Blanchard. She's a medic. And here's her, information. And she needs to go to the canteen to get some food. She wants some nutrition blocks. Who wouldn't? Alex, I tried P and space, and neither one worked. Space hides the UI, and P, as far as I tell, can't do anything. Yeah, I can. Let me see if, Whoa. Look at these game menu. There's no options. It's like, save, exit, return to game. That's brutal. You can't do that. Here we go. Help. Okay, Planetbase. Camera. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll find out. I could speed it up. I guess not. Yes, Ilum, the options were optional. I'll tell you what. Yep, we're just going to have to crash and burn. I mean, it's really to the detriment of the colonists, not me. Maybe you're right. Maybe options are available after the tutorial, and maybe it's locked. Look at them carrying in these pizza boxes. That looks awesome. All right, they're coming in the airlock. Yeah, we definitely need another airlock. I'm sure the tutorial won't let me build it right now, but I'd like to make another one to avoid congestion. Maybe coming in from this side, or maybe over here on the other end of the canteen. All right, dorm's done. Connection's done. And we'll go inside. Let me take off the tops, and we will edit this. You can see it's filling up with oxygen. We're going to add some bunks. Nothing like... It really isn't a proper space colony game unless you can build a bunk bed. It's like the number one thing. These people are tired. They're like, where's my bed? I'm trying. Power storage. Structures require varying amounts of power to function. At any given time, if the base requires more power than produced by the generators, structures will shut down, which could easily have fatal consequences. I can imagine that. Weebit, I'm totally with you. This game actually, the tutorial was optional. I could have just fired up a game, but I like to learn how the game is played, but I hate a bad tutorial, and I hate a forced tutorial that, like, causes you to play the game in a way that's not how you actually play it. So let's hope that's not this. Solar panels will only work during the day, so if you intend to survive the night, you'll need to build some wind turbines. What, there's no batteries that can produce power all day? Okay, and power collectors. There we go, that can store power. Most structures can be built in different sizes. Larger structures require more resources, but provide additional space. That's what I was wondering. Okay, that's cool. So place the medium-size power collector. And you see how this is the small version. I want to bump it up. Now that's the jumbo. We're going to go right in the middle, and we will connect those. Oh wow, Alex. Okay, thank you. I'll be careful about that. Yeah, wee bit. They were kinder than that, thankfully. And then we also need to build a wind turbine, and they want a medium one. And we'll do that, sure. Oh, they want what? Oh, yeah, the double connection? Connect to the battery. Sure, we'll do that. One goes to the battery, one goes right to the water collector. And we will just speed it up. Actually, I'm going to ×4 it. The power collector has been built. It sure has. I'm going to zoom out. I gotta say, our base is looking good. Alright. Yep. Do it, droid. Wind turbine has been built. You know what I really like about this game in the sense of connecting it to Dawn of Man, just because I've been playing that recently. You can totally tell that the engine is the same, the UI is pretty much the same, and yet there's fundamental differences between the two games. Obviously because of the time, like one is, you know, early human civilization, and this one is much further along, but there's other big differences as well. It's kind of neat. One of the main challenges you will face will be to maintain a constant supply of food for your colonists. Food is usually grown in vegetable pads in the Biodome and then processed in the meal maker in the canteen. Meal maker. Hey, Chef Smitty, good evening. Good to see you. I know, I'm with you a wee bit. I was wondering if they would let me put it anywhere, but apparently they don't want me to crash and burn. This game is actually pretty nuanced in like where you can put stuff. You first of all start with limited supplies that came on your rocket, and I really have no means of producing new supplies. So they want me to be, efficient with those things. And then also some of the business with like the pathways and the interior building is pretty nuanced. So we need to make some veggies. All right. So we're going to place the biodome, and they want me to put it over here. And this is kind of like what Alex was talking about. Space is key because, we're in space and we have a limited area. We have limited resources. So we want to optimize, like you want the biodome to be right next to this so that it's easy to get the food to where people want to eat. And then we're going to connect this. And then we need to build we have to place a tomato pad, an onion pad, and a meal maker. You're going to be having bruschetta again today. Aw, man. I guess you could make pizza, onion pizza. Spaghetti. Look at them stack up all this. I love how the resources are in those different colored boxes. That's pretty cool. Heathrow, and that's such a good point, right? I guess we're all in space, right? All right, we're going to go here, and we're going to build a tomato pad. And I'll put the toms up here and the onions up front. Easy access. And we need to place a meal maker over here. Meal maker, a.k.a. vending machine. Oh my gosh, this person doesn't have a bed. Look at that. They're just sleeping on the floor of the canteen. That's distressing. We've got to do a better job than that, don't we? Get out of here. All right. Can I make another bed for you? I actually don't think I can. Nah, it's the tutorial. Sorry, buddy. It's the tutorial. You got to sit down there and wait. I know, Devin. He was like, oh, gosh. Those onions were too much for me. Look at that. We just put him... This is like Soylent Green. We just put him in the machine. He is the food. It's people. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Alex. I'm terrible. At least he gets to listen to the Planet News. What could the Planet News possibly be? Man sleeping on floor of canteen. Onion pad just produced. Fights over bunk bed breakout. Now that the vegetable pads need to be maintained by biologists. If not, they will decay and eventually stop producing. Wow. It seems like you have to have a really advanced degree to garden. Most structures, including the colony ship, can be recycled to get back resources from them. Exactly. Area astronaut gets drink from fountain. I gotta tell you what. If I'm on this expedition and they want me to recycle the colony ship, like to break it down for parts, that's the point when, like, you're all in. That's got to be like a kind of a mixed feeling where you're like, wait, this is the only way out of here. Yeah, we're going to take it apart. Are you sure? Like, should we do that? Oh, yeah. We're going to be staying here. Okay. Like, you'd have to really talk me into that one. Look, do you want another bunk bed or not? We got to rip apart the ship. Oh, look at that. It's instant. I know. You're right, Devin. But, like, I'd still want to know that that's a possibility. Oh, okay. We're going to get a dropship zone to get more people. Note that you will only be able to recycle structures if this doesn't isolate any of the existing ones. In order to survive in the medium term, you'll need to produce more resources so you can build more advanced structures. That's what I'm talking about. You can build a mine to extract ore from it. Mines have to be built at the base of a mountain, and they need another structure nearby to be connected to. Okay, fine. Yeah, wee bit, I know. It would need to be one of those situations where, like, I wake up and I'm already on the ship and it's, like, halfway to Mars to convince me. All right, we're going to build a mine. Put it over here. Could you imagine, like, you come to Mars and you're like, okay, cool. We're going to send you to work in the mines. Wait. You didn't say mine, did you? Oh, yeah. The processing plant is the structure where raw materials are processed into refined resources. The metal processor component can generate metal from ore. Sounds like a good plan. So we need to place structures. We're going to make a processing plant. Where do you want me to put this thing? Over here? All right. Right off of the biolab. Connect it. Speed it up. I know, Siloom. Wait, did you say medium term? Yeah, just medium. 15 years. You get one box of Hot Pockets and a bunk bed. Make it work. Look at this guy. Who are you? James Highwell. He's a biologist. He's just standing around. Yep, the onions look good. Must be tough out there in the mines. I'll just pretend to look at these tomatoes. All right, we're going to go down in speed. And we need to place components inside here in the processing plant. We need this metal processor. Probably should put that, like, right up front. Alex, I played Salt 2 today. That's how excited I am. That game is awesome. All right, wait for construction. Sure, I'll wait for construction. That meal that she's working on actually looks pretty good. Look at her taking a drink from the drinking fountain. That's not the most hygienic, but we all know each other here, you know. All right, we built that. Well done. Now your workers will start going to the mine to extract ore. They will then take the ore to the metal processor and convert it into metal. Later on, you'll be able to use bots to perform some of these tasks. Yeah, I mean, the guys are like, wait a minute, and gals, don't we have bots for this? No, the bots can't go in. I hope we brought a canary. Bioplastic. The other construction resource is bioplastic. Bioplastic is produced from starch in the bioplastic processor. That sounds delicious. Starch is produced from some vegetables in the biodome like rice or wheat. Yeah, I don't really have much starchy stuff. Not all vegetables are starchy, and the ones that are produce less food. Indeed. All right, and we're going to go here, and we're going to make a rice pad. All right. Biologist is like, are you sure about that? I'm giving you more work, buddy. And we're going to place a... I'm just going to put this close to the front. There it is. We're going to speed it up. Let's watch it happen. 2 people sleeping. Everyone else cranky. They're putting the food in there. Ooh. Man, they're tired going to work in the mines. That's dedication. Oh, that's interesting, Devin. I thought it was like so that they could detect, you know, problems with the breathable air. I'm sure it has actual, like, that's wrong. Oh, yeah, Siloom. The biologists have to deal with the latrines. It's the tomato pad. Everything's fertilizer, baby. I saw The Martian. I know what you have to do. Hey, Weebit, thank you for following, my friend. Colonists and carrier bots will take the right resources to the required components so that they can produce. You can control production by disabling components or lowering the priority of a particular structure. That's interesting. See, it's already different than the way that you manage the people in Dawn of Man. Yeah, it's cool, Devin. It's like because the canary is so small, so that the gas or, whatever was in the air that was dangerous would kill the canary first. It reminds me of that Simpsons episode where Bart gets trapped down the well, and they're using a canary to like dig to save Bart, and everybody has to get out because the canary dies, and the doctor is like, "This canary died of natural causes." Okay, solar panels and wind turbines need to be maintained periodically with spares. If you fail to do this, they will stop functioning. Okay, spares are produced in the spares workshop component in the factory structure. This tutorial has so far been forcing you to place structures at predetermined locations. See, Weebit, they knew. But from now on, you'll be free to place them wherever you wish and ruin your colony. Thank you. All right, we're going to do that. We're going to place the spares factory. By the way, I got to say that this whole concept of a spares factory is pretty unique in management games. I can't think off the top of my head of a situation where it's like you have a whole spare parts thing where they repair existing structures and you have to like maintain that topped off. It's kind of interesting. All right, so where do we want to put this? Well, this thing uses components that are from the processing facility, so probably over here, I guess. Hey, Michael. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. I'm so glad that you are enjoying Kenshi. Yeah, that game is awesome. I like, too, in that episode, Alex, when they're digging to save Bart, and Sting is like digging in the tunnel, and Marge is like, "What's Sting doing here? I don't remember Bart ever playing any of his music." And Homer's like, "Be quiet, Marge. He's a really good digger." John, good evening, my friend. That is a great question. Usually I enjoy solo play, but some games I like local play for, and then other games are best online multiplayer. Just depends like which type of game. For example, I don't like playing like Halo online, but I do like playing Halo local multiplayer with my friends. Okay, we're going to go into the factory, and we'll go here, and we're going to place this thing. Yeah, isn't that great, Alex? Like, Homer, like, throws Sting out of the way like a rag doll. It's so good. Bart's genuinely thrilled to see him. Hey, Sir Duckfisher, what's up, my friend? Good evening. I know, isn't it cool? Like, I'm playing it for the first time, and I got it bundled with Dawn of Man for super cheap, and it seems really fun so far. Note that factory components are operated by engineers, not workers. Every base has to have some basic sick bay so you can provide treatment for injured miners and sick colonists. Medics can heal people in the sick bay using medical supplies. I love how it's like you have to have an engineer at the factory and a biologist for the plants. Like, when you're talking about space missions, astronauts are like so ultra overqualified. They have like 50 degrees, like they're the top of their class, went through the Air Force or whatever. Like, they're just unbelievable human beings generally. Whereas, like, in most games, it's just like, this is Joe. He's going to be working in the fields today, and Tim will be at the workshop making things for you. Howdy. All right, so we need to... make a sick bay. We'll put the sick bay. I'm going to double connect. This is wasteful, but it looks cool. Actually, wait, can I connect? No, you can't connect to the... Yeah, do that. Do it. We need the double connect. No, there is no double connect. I lied about that. I do Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and X, Devin. I'll tell you what, Weebid. I played City Skylines 2 a little bit at launch, and it is super fun. I need to get back into it. It's really chill, and I love the progression. It's a great game. Like, it ran fine on my system. I know a lot of people had performance issues with it, but it was okay for me. Alright, we need to place a bed. We're going to put one bed in here. If people are going to come to the sick bay to sleep because there's only one bed at the rest of the entire facility. Relax, everybody. We're going to build a sick bay. After you eat the delicious food, you may need to head right to the sick bay. I can believe that, Weebit. When I was playing like in just the regular city, as long as I didn't try to have the highest graphical settings, it was okay. Well done. Make sure to keep your colonist health levels monitored at all times. Injured colonists will not work, but will still consume resources from the colony. Hey, Lexi, good evening. Good to see you. Sunday, Lexi. We'll do it again on Sunday. There'll be more Pow World for sure. I tell you what, you know what's funny is I'm also playing Frostpunk, which is like a, you know, management game, but much more severe. And like in Frostpunk, the whole business of like injured people will still consume resources. Man, that game has some brutal like solutions that you can have to those problems that are not options in this game. You only have a limited amount of medical supplies in your colony ship, so you'll need to produce more at some point. A medic can create medical supplies from the bioplastic and medicinal plants grown in the biodome. Medicinal, wink wink. In the workbench in the lab. Okay. So we need to get some medicinal plants in here. Okay. And we need to build a lab, which we don't currently have. I'm excited about Frostpunk 2, Heathrun. Kraft, good evening. Crab, good evening. Good to see you. I'm still learning Frostpunk 1, but it's a lot of fun. Alright, where do I want to put this thing? I guess we need... I'll put it right here. Because we need to have stuff from this. So... the sick bay must be a dead end, and then so must the lab, because I can't, like, connect them to anything else. Yes, exactly, Lexi. Well, what's so funny about Frostpunk is I was playing it at, like, my first game, basically, trying to learn it, and I was not doing well. And then they went to this cutscene where, like, there was this guy, and he was getting exiled, and I was like, oh man, that poor guy, like, they're sending him out, he's getting exiled, he's gonna die out there. And then I realized, oh, that's me. I've been kicked out, because the discontent got too high. It was a pretty surreal moment, so I had to start again, and I'm doing better the second time, but boy, that game does not mess around with you. Alright, we're gonna, speed it up so we can place the workbench. Alright, look at them working over there. Have fun with that. Look, she's like, yeah, I got it. It's got a joystick. She's playing Galaga. Trust me, I'm making metal parts for you. Bioplastic. It's happening. All right, they built the lab. And it's been connected, so we're going to go here, and we're going to build a workbench. I'm going to put this workbench right by the door. It was an out-of-body experience, Sir Duckfisher. It was like, oh God. It's so funny, like, exile is unreal. Like, they don't even let him stay there to be a worker and be demoted as being, like, the leader. They're just like, you're dead. New arrivals. Once you have enough resources to keep everyone alive, you could build a landing pad to allow more colonists in. That's how it worked at my house as well. Like, once I had enough resources to keep myself alive, a landing pad appeared, and people from Mars kept arriving. No, it doesn't, Devin. Oh, that's too bad, Alex. I hate that. Yeah, Lexi, it was like... I was at the point in the game of Frostpunk when you're playing, like, the story mode, when you discover that Winterhome is not doing well, and there's, like, just massive dissent, and people want to go back to London. And I broke a promise. Like, I said I was going to do something, and I wasn't able to do it in time, and it was just, like, the last straw. The hope gets so low at that point, and if it goes to 0... it's all over. I'm going to put the landing pad over here by the resources, I guess. They might not be able to get there. This might have to be like a... I'm not sure if they can walk in. Maybe they just walk over here, actually, which is fine. No, I built the orphanage, but yeah, I did break that promise. No, I think they wanted to have like a certain number of the homes heated, and I ran into problems where I was out of coal. They were not happy. Fading, good evening. Oh, look at this person. She's just living the good life. She's like, yeah, I broke my my leg. I'm just gonna chill here. You guys take care of the whole Mars thing for me. I'm gonna be laid up for years. Can you build me one of those TV screens? What does this mean? That doesn't look good. Oh, wind strength. Okay, that's all right. Landing pad built. You got it. Well done. Note that new colonists will only arrive if the base is well run. It ain't well run. On your own. You now know the basics and can start building your own colony. Good luck. Oh, and then still release it by the summer, Alex? That's cool. All right, everybody. Now we know how to destroy a colony on Mars. Let's start our own. So, look at these rankings. Class D, accessible. That's what I can do. Class S, suicide. God. We'll do accessible. Oh, yeah, you're right. Settings for key bindings. Let's look. There ain't no pause. There is no pause. Even if you slow it down to maximum, there's just no pause. That's a design choice. Interesting. Makes it harder. Do or die indeed. All right, let's go, people. We're going to start an accessible. Medium-sized desert planet with a thick CO2 atmosphere which partially protects it from meteors and solar flares. Characteristics: light amount, high. Solar panels operate at full capacity. Atmospheric density, high. Suitable for wind turbines. Sandstorm risk, high. That's bad. Meteor risk, low. That's good. Base name. Oh, base D2. Get out of here with that base name. Incompetent base. Hey, place it. Good evening. All right, let's go for it. Oh, actually, I wonder if I could have chosen the location and moved around. I didn't actually do much. I chose like the worst area by accident. All right, here we go. We land. Bam. Base X is a hilarious name. Sir Duckfisher. Look at him strutting out. Dreadnought, good evening. Good to see you, my friend. Well, we're going to need that. We're trying to live on Mars with just a couple of robots. Okay. So, first things first. Let's go ahead and build the oxygen generator. Seems like one of the most important things. So get that going. Then we're going to build... you know what? It's not exterior structure, base pad, solar panel. That's what we need. I feel like building the medium solar panel. They don't want me to build the medium. Oh, I just have to build it further away. All right. Hit it. Connect it. Okay. So they're going to connect that up. And then let's see. What else we got? We want to build some more exterior structures. A collector. Yes, we need the water extractor. To match up to this thing. Playsic, I've been doing great, my friend. Thank you for asking. I hope you've been well. It would be amazing if we got to Mars within my lifetime. Caleb, thanks for subscribing, my friend. Good evening. Let's see. We've got... we need a power collector for battery purposes. Alright. A face on Mars would be awesome. Airlock. I'm going to put it here. And we could start building the fun stuff. One bunk bed. One canteen. Yeah, we should try to fix things here, Alex. Siloom, it's genius, right? The solar wind turbine. I love it. Alright, this thing is doing some work. Things are slowly getting built. Okay, that's good. Let's see, what else can we build? We need to build the bunk bed. We need to build... I'm just going to tell them to build everything. I mean, we need a mine. You guys need to get to work. You're not doing a good job. Place at the base of a mountain. I mean, this looks like a mountain. Base of a mountain to me. You're killing me. Where can I build this thing? Invalid location? I'll invalid location you. Wonder if I can, like, easily find a suitable location for this. Do they show you? It was so easy in the tutorial. Come on, mine. Uh-oh. It has to connect to the base? Oh, you're right. Okay. I mean, Is this close enough? Let's pretend like that's close enough. It's by a mountain. You could sort of do mountainy things there. All right, so the dorm has been built. So we're going to need to go here. We need to build a table. Oh, wait, no, cancel that. Build a bigger table. And then build a drinking fountain. And then get that TV rolling. There you go. Devin, I am fine with treating that little rock as mountain. That's what we're talking about. All right, I'm going to go ahead and build a bed. And build another bed. See, this was the problem before. Not enough beds. There you go. Now, not everybody's going to be asleep at once, so that should be pretty good for now. So what we've got is a bunch of beds, a bunch of happy peeps. Look at this guy. Jax Chandler. All right. Now these people can get to work. Okay, so we also need to build some other stuff. I need to build... we want a wind turbine for extra power excitement. I should have connected it to the battery. Oh, that's going to be fine. It's all right. It's all on the same grid. They'll figure it out. All right, and then... landing pad, signpost, water tank, solar panel. No, that's all good. Let's go build some more interior stuff. So we need a biodome. Get the grub on. And then we need a processing plant to make things delicious. All right, there it goes. You might need a monocle, Dreadnought. An ultra-powerful monocle. It could solve all of the vision issues. This thing is producing. It's getting better. We've got a couple of miners. Look at these names. Dart Webster. Muse Fuentes. That's awesome. They really plugged in the panache with the random name generator for the names here. All right, we need the medical bay, and we need a lab. Yeah, so let's get crazy with a lab, and then let's get the storage. Seems reasonable, but sick bay. There we go. All right, now, I don't know if I'm building too fast. I'm just kind of like throwing down stuff that we built in the tutorial that seemed to be absolutely essential pieces. And I'm going at kind of a slow game speed while we do this. This is a multi-dome. Leisure and fitness building, a bar. That's okay. Control center. Keep them controlled. It is the future. We want a meal maker. And then what else can we fit in here? A decorative plant. Now we don't need that just yet. One day. All right, I'm gonna speed it up and just watch them do the things. All right, here we go. Biodome. We're gonna go ahead and put. We need potatoes are nice and starchy. Tomato. I'll hit him with the onion, and then we can do the medicinals. There we go. Top hat would be good, Dreadnought. Not going to work well on the motorcycle unless you severely strap it on, but I like where you're going with this. All right, we're going to build a bed. All right, I got to start being careful with my resources. Like, I'm getting a little crazy with stuff. Let's make sure we actually have things before I get too wild. I know, doesn't it, Devin? It's just like a hydroponic grow lab. They're like, look, you gotta relax on Mars. This is good for you. All right. Oh, boy. Well, I mean, there's a meteor right there. That's cool for getting some special ore, but if one of those things hits any of these, we're in terrible shape. Okay, this is my processing plant. We're going to build a metal processor and a bioplastic processor. Did it. This is my lab. We're going to go ahead and throw in a tissue synthesizer. Vitro meat is produced here. God, that sounds good. Well, we got to get vitro meat online. Did you have one of the chicky nubs? It was delicious. It sounds like that in Margaret Atwood's Oryx and Crake when they were like genetically engineering horrifying meat products for KFC. That's what we got here. We're growing it in the vat. Welcome. Okay, so let's see how things are going. I'm going to just slow it down so I can kind of examine. What does this icon mean? What's the deal? Oh, maybe somebody needed to check on it. Look at this. He's got a clipboard. He's like, yep, these sure do look like potatoes. Everything checks out here. All right. So we're really running low on bioplastic. That's starch. We're producing that. Let's see if we actually get more bioplastic, because that's what we need. So this is the bioplastic processor. Somebody is doing this. That's good. I think you could change the priority of it in some way. I'm not sure how to. Oh, you can prioritize the entire structure, but not. I guess maybe I could turn off the metal processor and then only have this on. And this robot is like, needs to charge up. I need to charge my battery. Smithers, you are good at turning me on. Another classic Simpsons reference. Okay, let's see. You know what? Time to build a landing pad. We need to get some more cronies here. I feel like we've got it going. It's so good. All right, let's. What I like to do in these kind of management games is, like, well, okay, let's not get hit. I like how they were like meteors low. Like, you call this meteors low? I've seen 3 right by where I landed. And then they're like dust storms high. I haven't seen a single dust storm. All I see are meteors. You're killing me. Hey, Tuner, good evening, my friend. Yeah, this game seems really fun so far. Okay, I'm going to slow it down, and I'm just going to see where we're at. And honestly, we have plenty of meals. We even got some vitro meat, delicious. where the bioplastics are going up. So I think we are sufficient. Everybody has a bed, I think. Yeah, most people could sleep. They got their little tracksuits on for when they're sleeping, like in Squid Game or whatever. That's happy. So what we're going to do is build that landing pad. I think people can come visit. Connect it to the mine. I love it. Hey, welcome aboard. This is where you're going to be working. Tuner, I'm really enjoying it. I just basically completed the tutorial, and now I'm kind of just starting my first base. I'm not... It looks like... I wonder if I could see this, and I could see, like, what the occupancy... in... Base management. Here we go. Stats. There's some pretty good stat screens in Dawn of Man. I want to see what they've got here. So, like, right now, the status is overall good. We've got... Actually, we have more robots than I thought. Resources are here. This is the prestige or whatever. You know what? I've heard of Evil Genius 2, and I haven't played it yet. Is it fun, Lexi? Oh, there'll be a video on Don't Starve coming out tomorrow, Dreadnought. Alright, let's see here. Oh, cool, Lexi. Alright, I'll have to try it. Is it, like, are you the bad guy from Minions? It seemed like that from the, the artwork that I saw. Except maybe no minions. Alright. Okay, cool. Alright, they're building a landing pad. I'm going to speed it up. Actually, I'm going to slow it down. Landing permissions. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this. The landing permissions panel allows you to control what ships are allowed to land in your base. What do you mean, what ships? Yeah, we're the Home Shopping Network ship. We want to land here. We've got a whole ship full of Snuggies to sell. No, Devin, I never have. I don't tell my students that I do it, so they don't even have any idea. So the choices are colonists, which are new colonists. Cool. Trade ship. Okay. Visitors. What, they want to just come watch? Wow, we really like your base. This is cool. We're space tourists. I mean, all of these are fine for now. I don't care. If you want to pay me money that I can use on the trade ship, that's fine. Look at this. Again. Like, they're joking. This is the most false advertisement. They're like, there's no meteors. You won't even have to worry about meteors. Are you kidding? All right. One of the things I want to look at here is charts. I want to see how much power I have. Water storage. Oh, I don't have any water storage. Power is okay. Let's store up some water. Let's build that. I didn't do that in the tutorial, but I kind of feel like I want some water. Like, that seems like it's a smart idea. I'm also going to disassemble my... let me get rid of this. There we go. Okay, so I feel like the power collector, you could just click on this, I guess, to see how much power we have. It's okay. We're charging up, obviously, in the daytime. I built the large solar panel and the medium wind turbine, so I think I should be okay on power after building all that. Your sister is actually, like, the most popular female streamer. She hasn't told you yet. Resources. You'll need to manage a variety of resources to keep your base running. They range from raw resources like ore and starch to finalized products like semiconductors or guns. See, I didn't think I was going to need guns in this game. I mean, unless we just make them to sell them. I'm hoping that we don't get invaded. Resources decay and will ultimately disintegrate when not in storage. Oh, I need a storage. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a storage. They're just sitting there. All right, let's do that. Let's build a storage. Here, where can we hook up a storage? This is actually a pretty good place for it. It's far away from the recycled ship, but it's close to all the processing. Siloom, I'm thinking it's going to happen at any moment. Alright. Let me see with the charts. Can I see workflow? This doesn't make sense. What do you mean, like 5K? I don't... Are these supposed to be representative of 5,000? I don't get what this chart is showing me. Okay, this is the number. Okay. I don't like these charts. What is this? Grid. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. Here's my... Ooh, we're not great on oxygen, actually. So we should probably produce some more oxygen. Expansion reached. What does this mean? You managed to get new colonists to arrive at your base. You're darn right I did. They can't wait to be here. What types of employment packages do you have? Are you interested in being a coal miner? Because we've got that. Techs. We got nothing. Milestones. I don't even want to think about it. 0 milestones. All right. So let's go ahead and... the water is doing okay. Yeah, I guess I only built a small oxygen generator. We're finally storing water. I'm not producing as much power as I'd like. So let's just go ahead and go back. How many peeps do I have now? I got a few more. Not a ton. Actually, I don't know if I got any more. Like, I started with 8, didn't I? Maybe I imagined that. Anyway, we're going to build... No. I need to build another oxygen man. Oh, that's an interior structure. Give me an O2 machine. Oh, it's got to be connected to interior stuff, doesn't it? I need to build another airlock, maybe. Where can I build this thing? I don't think having it over there would actually help in any way. I'm going to pretend like it will, and then I'm going to build the O2 generator over here. Alright. So now, the original moon landing, I feel pretty confident that it happened. I think that the Chinese have a rover on the moon, and I believe the Japanese do right now as well. And I'm not sure if India has anything up there, but I think enough people have been up there that I feel pretty good about it. Airlock has been built. Sweet. Yeah, I really want to get a really good telescope at some point. I love the idea of having some like baller telescope and getting some close-up images of some of the planets in our solar system, checking them out. Even just the stars, just see what you got out there. Look at this guy. I'm carrying a box. I'm going outside. This job's terrible. Alright, let me check my grids again. Okay, so power... We're doing terrible on power. So what we need to do is produce... I need another solar panel and another... wind turbine. Yeah, see, when the wind goes down and it's nighttime, we've got problems. Man, I need the VLT. Trading ship has landed. Okay, interesting. You're not welcome. All right, what can we trade you? I'll tell you what we need. I really don't even know what we need. They got some beer. The people would love beer. They do have some vitro meat. I'm doing okay on that. Starch isn't a bad plan. What is this? Medical supply? I'm okay on that. I kind of want a bot. But the problem is I don't really have much to sell you. Like, what would I give you? You want some food? Not really. Now, this is a little too expensive. We'll work on that. I got to figure out, like, what's a good sellable item. I don't want to use my materials right now. It would be sweet if anybody hit Mars. Alright, I'm going to speed it up a little bit and see if we can finish some of these. So we got the other airlock done. So if people are doing like, EVs, they could come in this way. And then this is the storage. So that thing is working. We're processing it. This thing is making the good stuff. And nobody's dead. I'll go ahead and I'll build one more bed. Oh, maybe I can't. Oh, no, yeah, I can. All right, sweet. All right, good. We got the wind turbine. Let me check the power situation. There we go. Didn't I build another O2 thing? Oh, here it is. It's just started working. Let me get this going, and then F4 is the grid shortcut. If I speed the game up, then we have a water... We don't have enough water. Like, we have some stored, but we're now consuming more than we're producing. Okay, so let me slow it down to manage that. Let's build water guy. Water extractor. Man, I'm like nearly out of metal. Yikes. It's getting scary. Yeah, the Cybertruck. Like, if he could just drive it all the way through space. It's space-worthy. Alright, there's the landing pad. And there's some ore that's just sitting out there. Somebody needs to move that pronto. I'm looking at you, robots. Also this. Like, this needs to be done. What are we doing over here? These will degrade if we don't get these put away. Here, let me see if I can prioritize the storage facility. Nah, you really can't. You really can't be like, this is top priority. Maybe because it's so far away. Okay, we need way more metal. So, nobody's working on this. I'm going to have to, I need to top priority this. Look at this person. They're unhappy. This person is displeased. How do I click on them? I see you at the workbench. Jax Chandler. What's wrong with you, dude? That would be funny. He just planted a giant flag that just had an X on it. Alright, this person's also unhappy. You know what? I think I know why. We don't have enough entertainment. I didn't build the multi-dome. Alright. Let's get them a multi-dome, people. Can I fit it in here? Like right off the... Nah, I can't. Alright, we're gonna multi-dome it. Oh yeah, I still teach. You know it. I gotta pay the bills. Alright, let's... Every once in a while, we could just look at it with the roofs on. See what this place looks like. Well, it looks great. Yes, Silube. Dart Webster. The best violinist on Mars. And the only violinist on Mars. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Alright, just checking the grids. We're off the charts. Grid's fine. Stats are good, but we need to boost the welfare for sure. People are not thrilled. What can I build in here? A bench. People could chill out. Alright. Exercise bar. Drinking fountain. Decorative plant. Alright. You can chill on the bench. And then while you're chilling on the bench, you can watch people at the exercise bar. And then if you exercise, you can get a drink. And then also, there's a decorative plant. Uh-oh, power storage is critical. Man. Okay, now, yeah, it is critical. Uh-oh. Man, alright, I gotta get better on my power. You know what? I don't have more than one collector. Let's see if I actually fill this up. If I fill up the collector, then I know I need to build another one. It's full. Okay, yeah, we gotta build another collector. Not another generator, just another collector. Let's do it. Hit it. You know what, Devin? I never have played Prison Architect, and I definitely need to. Look at that. This, I knew it. This is exactly what we wanted to have happen. This person is sitting here in their overalls watching that poor person do chin-ups. This is great. I saw, and Prison Architect 2 looked like it's in 3D. It looked really cool. All right, we're going to check the grid. Okay, now water is great. Oxygen is... Oh, I was not reading this correctly. I was like, the green bar was low, so I was like, oh man, I'm just not high enough on oxygen. We're producing enough oxygen for 40 people, and we have 9. Yeah, I overshot on oxygen. That's good, though. Oh, Dreadnought. That's my little secret. It's called Can't Tell, Can't Say University. All right. Solar panels look great. Domes look good. We're still not producing metal to save our lives. I know you're unhappy, but we need more metal. I might have to build another one of these facilities. I can't count on you. Well, let me look at, we don't have very much ore either. Look at this person. They have to carry the ore. You know what? I should build a storage facility right next to this so that they don't have to carry the ore so far. They've got no idea, Lexi. Let's see. No, I can't fit it. I could put a storage facility here, but the problem is I would need an airlock for this to be, considered closer. I think the reason I can't build it there is because of all the stuff that's here. Oh, what's this ship? Colonist ship. Oh, are these people landing? Am I getting... Oh my gosh, I got more peeps. I got 12 peeps. All right. Hopefully this will help actually do work. Oh no, this thing is filling up. I mean, that's kind of good, but all right. Here. Hit me with another... You know what? I think you could build just like a road or something. I don't know what you would call it, but... This could be used to expand the base cheaply. That's what I'm talking about. But this is exterior. What I want is a storage facility that actually... I wonder if I can just build a base pad, then build this, and then build an airlock, like a separate thing altogether. I'm going to try that. Pending resources? No, never mind. Forget that. You know what? I have 10 spares. I hope no one's trying to... Oh, I never built the spare thing. Speaking of spares, I never built the factory to make spares in, did I? Let me see. Bioplastic metal processor. No, I didn't. Well, luckily we haven't needed it yet, but I need to build that right away. Power is not good enough. Let me see how we're doing. Well, we have enough stored. That would be so funny, Siloom, if they just terraform Mars just to make it purple. Like, they changed none of the living conditions, the atmosphere, the oxygen, nothing. It was just, they made it purple. Our work here is done. Alright, let's see how we're doing now. Alright, they're going to build the factory. I need to connect it. There they go. Speed it up. How we doing, people? We're doing terrible. We have no metal. I'm going to have to build another mine. I'm trying to think, like, what's in here? What is this? We got food, we got first aid stuff, we got spares. Manufacturing limits. The manufacturing limits panel allows you to specify the max number of units. Yeah, this is what I want to do. I love doing this in Dawn of Man, where you're like, okay, I don't want any more, spares right now. So, I'm probably do that in base management. Here we go. Now I could be like, all right, yeah, we don't need infinite. Just for the time being, just go for 20 right here. Spares, yeah, just hit me on like 20. I know that's really low, but not a priority at the moment. We have no metal. That's a priority. We have no bioplastic. That's a disaster. Alright, what is this kind of ship? Oh my god, another colonist ship. People are coming in left and right. They're like, we really want to work here. Okay, well, we're going to need another flop house. I don't have enough beds for this. But the issue is, besides the fact that I don't have enough beds, I don't have enough metal to make that. Like, I'll put it down, but we don't have it. We're also not even producing remotely enough power. That's just because it's nighttime. We have enough power stored up. Yeah, I want to, Lexi. You can, but you have to wait for a trade ship to land on your landing pad, and then we could, like, trade some stuff around. What should we put in here that's really nice? We're going to need to put another table in, because we have so many people now. Alright. So, things are going reasonably well in the sense that we have plenty of food. Like, nobody's starving. And we are fine on power and water and oxygen, but we're just not getting enough metal. I'm going to need to build another mine. Hey, Procrastinator. or procrastinator. How about I say that right? Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Monopoly would be the downfall. Oh, here we go. Finally, a trading ship. All right, I'm going to slow it down. What do they have? Ah, they don't have what we need. Like, robots are cool, but no, I was hoping they would just have metal, but I guess they would. Why would they fly with that? It's cheap and too heavy. So this stuff is okay, but I don't even have anything. I could sell them like meat. A carrier bot actually isn't that expensive. I'm going to try to sell... this is like super risky, but I'm going to sell some medical supplies and then a little bit of meat. One spare and one more meat. Procrastinator... Planet Crafter is so good. I'm with you. Alright, I'm going to do it just because another carrying bot would hopefully help me move my resources around better. No, I'm in the Midwest, but not in Minnesota. Alright, now we're running low on food, which is not good. The status is excellent. Like, people love it here, but I'm not sure if we have enough food. Uh-oh, it went from excellent to good. That was a tough hit there. Yes, Lexi, I have played Dave the Diver. It's so good. I didn't beat it, but I really enjoy it. Working out. Alright. They're getting food. We actually got one medal. Incredible. It's interesting. Yeah, Chef Smitty. It's like Dyson, but different. It's not as much factory automation. I have heard of Sunless Sea, Alex. I might actually own it. Security controls. I'm not sure about that, though. Well, I will try Subsistence one day, but I have a long list of games, and sometimes it takes me a bit to get there. Oh, okay, Alex, cool. I feel like I played it a little bit. Is that the one that's by the same people who did Book of Hours and Cultist Simulator? The security controls panel allows you to control the alert status of the colony. There are 3 main settings: no alert, yellow alert, and red alert. Whoa, intruders, that's scary. Okay, we're going to do yellow alert. So let me see how I do that. I go here, and I guess we go... Oh, I need a control center. Okay. Well, there's a deadly sandstorm outside, everybody. Don't go. Uh-oh, we got somebody laid up. Busted bones. All right, they finished the table. Oh, okay, cool. Dredge. Okay. Interesting. Thank you for the recommendation. I like how you can visually see how much power is at the collector. Wow, look at that sandstorm barreling through. That looks cool. Let's put up the bubbles so that you could tell, like, people aren't dead. And those are appropriate emergencies, Siloom. You can't run out of ketchup. Alright, let's see. What do we got? We're getting metal. Power, water, O2, that's all good. Okay, people are excellent. That's reasonable. As soon as I get some metal, I need to build another mine. I'm just not getting enough ore. Like, if I look at my... no, not help. I'm just trying to go to resources. Landing permissions. Nah, I want the resource screen. Oh, I guess this is stats. Okay. So I do have 6 ore. Okay. Well, maybe I'm just waiting for them to make it. I swear I played the demo of it, Alex, and it was like a novel, but like a board game also. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Metal is going up, bioplastic not so much. What's the hold up here? You turn starch. Oh, we have no starch. But we should because we made potatoes, right? It's producing potatoes sometimes. Yeah, but I see 0 starch. I think I might just need to make another biodome. Oh, cool, Siloom. I've heard, I've thought about trying Enshrouded myself. Biodome is also the name of a terrific movie starring, I believe, Pauly Shore is involved. Maybe I'm wrong. Yep. Ah, Pauly Shore. Okay. I have enough metal to make some plans, and I had these buddies that were, speaking of buddies, in high school, and, like, they loved Pauly Shore. They were just these oddballs. Like, they were huge into, like, Beavis and Butthead and Pauly Shore, like, that side of MTV. And so much so that we went to the theater to see the movie Son-in-Law, which starred Pauly Shore. That is... not my finest hour. Alright, let's see here. Let's get the biodome built. I guess we can put it here. Yeah, Siloom. Carrot Top not doing great. I agree. He looks like he had work done, but I don't think he did. Maybe that's just how he aged. Oh, trading ship. Do I have anything good that I could trade you? Ooh, they have... Yeah. See, this trader is more like practical trader. They want to sell bioplastic. Now, I don't have a ton, unfortunately, that I can give them in return. they don't want everything that I have. I'm going to make some really bad choices here and do that. And then I'm going to be like, ooh, that's questionable. Yeah, remember that back in the day when MTV played music, and then you had to go to MTV2 where you would get music, and then not even that. All right, let's see what we got. I mean, they just gave up all over. They were like, nah, we can't do this. Dormitory, no chance. So let's speed it up and see what they actually built. Check the grid. Grid's fine. People say it's excellent. That's fine. I'll tell you what, I'm terrified of what's going to happen to me in Don't Starve. I just predict I'll die very quickly. All right, let's see. I know, Procrastinator. Back when that happened. All right, they finished the structures. Okay, so this is great, and we built a dorm, so we will throw in one bed. We have no bioplastic, but we'll pretend like we do. And then I'm going to go over here, and this is where the magic has to happen in the biodome. So what we need to make is starch, and I'm going to make some different starch. I'm going to try, like they had you do the rice pad. I'm going to go wheat, and then we'll get some. We don't have any radishes. A pine tree so that people can relax while looking at it. No, we don't need that. And then, do I need more medical plants? I don't really feel... No, I think I'm okay on that. I'll go ahead and build, like, the lettuce. All right. I'll tell you what, I'm terrible at oxygen not included as well. That game, like, broke my brain. At first, I'm like, okay, oxygen not included, I can do this. And then you're like, no. The gas can't be there. You have to move the water over here. And then you've got to, like, make sewage. I'm like, there's a lot going on here. But it's really cool. It's one of those games where I felt like if I got good at it, I'd be pumped. Okay. Put up the tops. Speed it up. Let's see, people. How you doing? Hint. Food. Uh-oh. One of the more challenging aspects of keeping your colony functioning is the production and preparation of food. One wrong move and you could cause a death spiral. Okay, we're not trying to... Yeah, we don't want a death spiral. Let's slow it down. Love Satisfactory, Procrastinator. I need to actually play it again, though. I don't think I played the most recent updates. All right, so we're running out of food. That's scary. I can... Is the issue, like, the meal maker, or is the issue that there's just not enough food in reserve? I think it's the second one. The issue is, like, we have so many people, but we didn't scale up food fast enough to deal with it. So let's go here, and can I add... Do I need to add another meal maker? I don't know if that's actually the issue. I'm just going to put it there and pretend. Yeah, I may have, I sold some food, and I may have just been a little bit overconfident in my tomato growing. I think update 6 was the last one that I played. Maybe 7. Alright, we got some starch. We're running out of meals. We got a meal. It's getting scary. What is this? Trading ship. Okay. Let's see if they have any food. They do. Oh, thank the maker. Okay. So they've got some meals. This should buy us a little bit of time. I'm going to do that just so that we don't starve. All right. How many games have I played total? I couldn't even pretend to estimate that. Hundreds. It's got to be. Talking about decades of playing. It's wild. But I like it. I enjoy seeing the kind of games that are out there. You know, I hadn't even heard of this game. And it's really well done, honestly. Like, again, the thing about this game and Dawn of Man, it looks simple, like because the UI just doesn't overwhelm you with information. But once you get into it, there is a lot going on. We don't have to worry about the power. It's just because it's nighttime. Yeah, and that's just in the time that I've been recording videos, which is only for 3 years. Alright, we finished the meal maker. I don't know if we actually needed that, but it's in there. That way people could queue up and eat. Wait, where'd the workbench go? Oh no! So when I built this, I didn't realize it, but it destroyed the workbench that was supposed to be in here. Okay, that's interesting. I'll have to move it, like, there, I guess. Alright, how we doing? Yeah, I'm trying to make the dream happen, procrastinator, so I've been really, really focusing and trying to crank out as much as I can. I feel like I need to play catch up. I was kind of late, I felt like, to the whole, you know, YouTube making videos game. And so I'm like, well, I really gotta catch up and get some nice, like, library going. Alright. This is looking good. We're eating the meals that we made, of course, but I think eventually we'll get enough starch to make the bioplastic. Maybe. Hey, Centurion, good evening, my friend. What drives the size of each dome? It's really just what um the dome does functionally, like what kind of a building it is, but most of the industry buildings are the same size. Power storage is low. Oh, that's not good. It is low. Uh-oh. Okay. I felt like power wasn't a problem at all, and all of a sudden... once it turns day again, we'll be okay, but we're going to need to make another solar panel, I think. And then food's low again. Alright, so... power is critical. We should be okay. Maybe not. Alright, so we'll go ahead and make another... solar panel. Alex, good evening. This is just set in the future, so instead of alternate history, it's just imagined future, I suppose. Alright, can this trade ship... Oh no, it's colonists. We can't have more people. We can't feed this. You know what I need to do? That was another mistake. I should have turned off colonists. Like, I need to manage trade. I think it's right here. I need to be like, okay, no colonist ships. Like, you can't land here. We're running out of food. There's no escape. I think I might have to, this might be a we die kind of situation, which is okay. We've run out of food, so this could be the death spiral. I should have turned off colonists and focused on getting my food managed. I kind of like overshot it. I shouldn't have bought that robot. That was a mistake. Yeah, I built some extra things, like a few buildings that I didn't need. I know, we need those mush bars. I need that thing, you know how in Frostpunk you can just, like, make soup and cut the rations in half for everybody? Make them last, like, double time? You need those, like, really harsh options for these people. They're hungry. They're like, we're starving. Alright, what kind of a ship? Alright, trader ship. What you got? Alright, we gotta actually do this. So, we need bioplastic, which we don't have, but we can make with starch. Alright, this is... don't look. This is not advised what I'm going to do, but we're going to trade for these vegetables. And this, so we can make bioplastic to get the rest of the planters built. And we're going to sell our medical supplies and ore. It's not the best of times, but we gotta really yeah. I wonder if there's a way to turn starch off from eating. Like, I don't want people to actually consume the starch food-wise. I need it to be bioplastic. Pending resource. I know. We need Mickey scrap big time. I don't see him. Alright, there goes the stuff. I'm going to slow it down. He's leaving. Okay, well. I was going to try to do another trade, but alright. We have a little bit of food here. Do not eat that starch. Don't even be tempted to do it. Put the carrots in the machine. You can make some meals out of it. Get out of here with this power storage thing. I mean, it's like we need to make just another collector. That's what it is. I need to make another collector. I produce plenty. Food stocks are low. Indeed they are, but make that bioplastic. You can do this. Come on, people. I should have built another processing plant. It just takes too long. Oh, look at that. They got bioplastic. What structures are you building? Here, don't build this. We don't need that thing. Oh, they built that. Yeah, build this. This is what we need. Here. Prioritize this. Get this built. There it is. Alright, that's the rice pad. That's pretty good for starch, but I need the rest of this for food. People are starving. There's potato starch. We've got rice and... Yeah, that's right. Repairs. Oh no, we're out of structures. That's right, I was trying to build a factory. I did build a factory, but I forgot to build the thing that makes spares. Whoops. Okay. So I gotta do this because we're out. Alright, the radishes are in. They're getting radishes, people. Make it happen. We've run out of food, we've run out of spares, we've run out of medical supplies. Look. You can do it. We've got all of these medical plants here. I gotta prioritize this building. Get it going. Prioritize that one. Prioritize that as well. Reaper, what's up, my friend? Good evening. Good to see you. We're gonna get there. We've got no food. It's a slight problem. Very poor. We're in very poor shape. Alright. Oh no. People are dying of starvation. Oh no. Oh, people. Woe is me. We really tried. Okay. I tell you what. I could do better at this game. I just built too fast. I got too greedy. I didn't scale up food. This is the corpse. Well, you know what? I mean, if times get desperate, this could be a solution to the problem. I know. Oh, we lost another one. Well. Yeah, see, the sandstorm is like damaging these things, and I need to fix them, but we ran out of spares. They are making the spares. That's kind of happening. Man, this person's hurt, and they're doing chin-ups. Ah, they're all hurt. We're gonna die of no food. Alright, well, you win some, you lose some. All right, we got the wheat pad. Out of medical supplies. Yeah, where's the workbench? Somebody do it. Get on it. Okay, trading ship. Let's slow it down. What you got? Okay. They have some stuff. So, here's how we're going to make this happen. We're going to just trade for meat and carrots and see how much we can get. Hey, B. Watts, thank you for following, my friend. We're going to be trading ore. We will be trading metal. Okay, we got all the food. I need a spare. There. That's pretty good. That should make a few less people die this time. Oh, I've been getting a lot of dust storms. Very poor. It's very poor. We're going to try to build up. Oh, can we get out of this nosedive, people? Deco, good evening. Good to see you. It doesn't look great, but we're going to try. We're out of food again. No, they just need to unload it from the trade ship. If we get one more bioplastic, we can produce this lettuce pad, and I swear we might stabilize this food thing. I know. You're going out the airlock, buddy. Alright, they've repaired some stuff. The grid is okay. The charts are bad. The food is bad. The medical, it's bad. We've run out of medical supplies. Somebody died of starvation. Oh my god. You know what, though? The starvation deaths... well, we lost another one. They're bad, but it's like... It's bringing us back into a feedable range of people. We've run out of spares and medical supplies. I don't know why, like, we have... Oh, it's not just plants. You have to have bioplastic. Right. Yeah, I completely underestimated how much bioplastic you would need. I'm going to need to build another processing plant. I'll see if that helps me. I mean, the answer looks like no, but... Oh, wait a minute. I could just build another bioplastic processor. I don't need to build that. Okay, let me cancel it. Here, get out. Yeah, I could just build another one of these, and then somebody could theoretically do that job, and we could get more bioplastic coming out, which will make this... Okay. Now I'm learning. So, I could have built another one of these here. I could also build another metal processor, which I need to do. No, not that. This. Food stocks are low, they say. Well, all of our... We probably actually need to build another biodome. I thought we might have enough, but... We're just not growing enough food. Oh, can I make another one of these things? Oh, I could have built another tissue. Yeah, this is what I... Okay. So, I didn't maximize these facilities like this lab. And this would help me make more meat. I should have done that, obviously. Anyway. We're learning. I've outlawed new colonist ships landing, so nobody can come here again. Because... We've got too many people. Here's the trader ship. What What you got? All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to trade straight up for some meals. And I'm going to trade you some medicinal plants because I don't even have any bioplastic anyway. Polyshore should be blamed. Man, I hate what a ripoff this is. Oh, here you go. You can just trade for straight up coins to, like, even it out. That's much better. Okay, there you go. All right, we're going to get a little bit more food. We're trading through our metal, like, way too fast, but we've been able to actually extract ore pretty reasonably and get metal. I mean, we're at decent status. Like, it was not good. You know, yeah, we've had our share of deaths. I mean, 7 people died. That happens sometimes. Let's see if we can make it happen. Exactly, Neko. All these people who are working here on this colony, they're like, why in God's name did I sign up to work here? What was I thinking? Straight up, I have to have another biodome. Like, I'd love to get around it, but there's no path unless I have another biodome. I still don't know if I can survive, but we'll try to make one. It is. I mean, yeah. Every man dies. You know, not every man truly lives. It's a great point, Alex. Like, if you're a colonist and you're visiting, like a migration ship, you should have brought food with you. Like, what were you doing? I can't wait to try some of these hydroponic tomatoes that they have. No, we only have one left. Did you bring anything from Earth? No, I really didn't. Just a smile. Oh, this is not connected to the grid. That's why it's not getting serviced. I'm like, why isn't anybody fixing that? It's just spinning around out there doing nothing. Not my best moment. Yeah, all they brought was an appetite. They're like, boy, I've been flying on that spaceship for a while. I am starving. I'm going to need double time rations. What? Yeah, and I'm not feeling very well. Is there room for me in the sick bay? Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at where this meteor landed. Right by our lab. It doesn't appear to have been damaged. So maybe those meteor showers are just like, you know, more decorative. I actually have a bioplastic. A medical supply could potentially be produced. Like, that's just on the radar. Do we want to trade? Yeah. I mean, what am I trading? Like, I can give you a spare, and you can give me a meal? 2 meals? Aww. That's criminal. Oh, wow, Alex. So they can actually damage you? That's so brutal. Poor. We're back down to poor status. That's where we are. All right. We're going to grow some real good food. We don't have any mushrooms yet. There you go. Get some corn. And then, yeah, we're back to tomatoes and onions again. Just, I don't even care. Get that going. We're taking hits. All right. Man, I could use some Mars bars. I'll tell you what. So, what's going on is the metal thing, the mine actually is working. Like, they get ore, they bring that in, they turn that into metal. That's okay. Bioplastic? No. Food? No. Spares? Also no. But somebody should be doing this. What are you doing? Engineer, you make this. Oh, spares require bioplastic. I thought it was just metal. Oh, God. No wonder. Man, bioplastic is just insane. I completely... Well, it's good to learn so that, like, when I reboot, because all I can do is reboot, I will just really, really understand how much bioplastic you need. I know. We need some basil. You know what else we need? Is a little bit of garlic, too. It's like garlic, onion, tomato, olive oil, and then whatever starch you want. Like, you got pretty much the basis for many Italian dishes. Very poor. I can sense another death on the horizon. Oh, right there. Well, her name was like Frankenstein. I mean, okay. We've run out of food. Isn't that brutal, Alex? That's why we need the robots. Ander, what's up, my friend? Thank you for subscribing. We just need so many of them. All right, we got the tomatoes coming in. Oh, no. Oh, no. How's the grid doing? Trade ship. All right, here's what we need. Food. Oh, they sell bio. Oh, God, yes. Okay. So we're going to trade just about everything that there is for food and bioplastic. That's pretty decent, but I'm going to go even further. I can't afford it. All right, we'll do this trade. Exactly. That Frankenstein did not make it. Look, people, we're going to be all right. Okay, maybe not. Ouch. We were trading for food. Well, sooner or later, this number of colonists that's in the top left will accurately reflect how much food I can produce. We're just working down to that number. That's all. Hey, Chloe, good evening. I know. We need warp speed for sure. This is as fast as I could go. Oh, that was a sound of a person not doing well. But we do have the bioplastic to build the rest of this grow lab stuff. I'm going to prioritize that labor. We got the onion pad. We got a little bit of food going. What's wrong with the tomato pad? Oh, there's nobody who can work on it. You know, what's interesting is, like, I thought my solution was to just produce more biodomes, but really, it doesn't matter because the biodomes require biologists, and I don't have enough biologists. I have, like, I have one. I know, Asylum. So that is another thing, like, what I'm learning about the game is I should have blocked the colonist ships way earlier because I just don't have any... I don't have enough specialists to even work these things. I'm building all of this stuff, but it doesn't produce a solution. So this is a lab which requires, you know what? The medic is here. Oh yeah, everybody's gonna go. It's weird. It's like they give you all these just general laborers, general workers, but they just can't do this job. Like, I get it that you need a biologist to, like, in some capacity, but couldn't, like, a regular worker just do this job less efficiently? You know, like, yeah, they don't get as many crops, but, like, some joker could come in here and, like, you know, water the tomatoes. Oh, man. We're back down to, like, almost the original number. Somehow the base is so bad that it can't... It's, like, 3 times the size of when we started, and yet it can't support the original amount of people that we came with. Now, that probably is because we had a biologist die of starvation, and then that's just, like... I don't want to say game over, but it feels like it is. It feels like it's game over. Like, what are you supposed to do if you don't have a biologist to do the food? Like, I have just 4, like, I'm worker man. I mean, that's cool that you're, like, just... I know. Well, that's why you gotta just be a lot slower. The same thing is true of Dawn of Man, and it's the lesson, you just have to be slower about your expansion. So what I should have done... Yeah, it really is a good game. I can't come back from it, but I can learn from it. And here's what we're going to learn. Um, when I had my original settlement, before I accepted any colonist ships, I should have built up a huge stockpile of food, made sure that we had all that going, made sure that we had enough medical supplies, spares, all of that, and then let in one and then turned it back off again. I just kind of like expanded, accepting more people into the base than I was able to do anything with. Oh, we had a meteor impact on a connection. That's less than ideal. So these need to be fixed. He's out there fixing it. You know what, though? You know what? This is going to be like the game Surviving Mars, where what's going to be left at this base is going to be the robots. Like, the robots are fine. Like, they'll just charge up. This is just going to be a base. Like, they don't need to eat. Is there a tech that would have helped? I don't, you know what? That's actually a good point. So let's look. I must have, I could have built a robotics. What could I have built that I didn't? I could have built a robotics facility and a control center. But other than that, I don't know about techs. Like, maybe a starport. Oh, this is for bigger ships to come land, I guess, if you really want that. And then display panel showing information about the colony is the signpost. Maybe that's for tourists. I don't know why you would need that. There are some texts in this screen, but there's not that many. There's like 10, it looks like. We're down to 4 people. We have no food. I know, it is a Highlander colony. There can be only one. I mean, these people are in the sick bay. It's robots only. Oh, boy. Well, even though we lose, I really feel like I learned a ton from this, and I'm excited to try again, but in a much slower pace. The little up arrows, I wish they mean they could be upgraded. What those do, Craft, is they allow you to set the priority higher. So, like, you could change the priority of the work, which is, I turned all of these biodomes to top priority. I'm like, my God, we need food. But little did I know, the problem wasn't that I didn't have enough biodomes. I didn't have enough people who could work at the biodome. And so that's just another little bottleneck that you have to pay attention to. But I think I gained a lot of knowledge, and I'm excited to do it again. Everyone, I had a blast playing this, and even though we failed, it was a good time. It is indeed my bedtime, and I want to say thank you so much for coming out to the stream this evening and playing some Planetbase with me. I'm going to try again on my own to pick up the pieces and have a more successful colony. I appreciate all of your tips and advice as I learned this. Tomorrow is a RuneScape night, and then on Thursday, we will be playing some Subnautica Below Zero. Crab, Neko, Chloe, Siloom, Alex, Creft, Dread, Procrastinator, Tibian, Lexi, Fading, Reaper Sid, Crispy Bacon, Centurion, Devon, Heathrun, everybody out there. Alex, take care. Have a great one.